Alright, hey everyone, Tin Man here in the ETS All-Stars. We're going up against Paradox here, and playing my Gunslingers deck first. We're going to redraw this hand. It can't actually cast its main threat here. One problem with this deck is it's very influence heavy, so having hands that don't have specific influence is definitely a bad thing to keep. Don't know exactly what I'm up against here. Looks like we're up against... I know his deck lists, so let me pull up... the only one running these color combinations is the deck I did not want to face, the FTP Moment of Creation deck. So very unfortunate. This is probably our worst matchup among our opponent's decks, but we'll see what we can do. If we can nab a Hailstorm with a Sabotage, could be good to clear the way for a big Highwayman or something to punch through. But yeah, I think this is I was not anticipating he would lead off with the Moment of Creation deck. I was hoping that he would lead off with either the Shadow deck or the Huru mid-range deck. In any case, we'll see if we can fight through some Hailstorms and some Lightning Storms as well. So we'll just continue to play Depleted Power here. Let's see what we're just going to scout into. A Stone Scar Sneak is not really where we want to be. Yeah, we'll put that on bottom. And then I think I'll just Sabotage him right now, see what we can get. We can get a Hailstorm out of him. Sweet. So we know he has a Seek Power and a Wisdom. Okay, so there goes the Wisdom, and he's got Seek Power left. And of course, we just knew right on top of our deck was going to be a Champion of Chaos, obviously. So that's why we wanted to Sabotage right there, so we can get use our power efficiently each turn here. And then I guess next turn we're just going to Bandit Queen get in there. Opponent has a lot of depleted power. And then I'd like to save the Vicious Highwayman for later, so that, well, actually, do I? No, I kind of want a Highwayman first. Getting Warcries off early and then benefiting from double dipping on Bandit Queen. Right, I had made this mistake before. We want to get the Highwayman out there as soon as possible. Yeah, we're going to Highwayman, get the Warcries going. It has higher damage potential next turn if he doesn't wipe this board. So that's a better threat than the Bandit Queen. Hopefully he just plays Sandstorm Titan, World Bear Behemoth, something that I can Hideout Pistol. Yes. Yes. All right, so I Hideout Pistol on the Highwayman. And then, do I play another one? 5 plus 6 is 11, 12, 13. I don't think I need to. Yeah, I think I'd rather just play out like Rakano Outlaw. And then even if he wipes this board, we just play Bandit Queen and win. Yeah, Heart of the Vault is not going to cut it. Because we can kill that off with this, or we can just Bandit Queen and just attack past it and win. Yeah, actually the Deadly Overwhelm makes it, he couldn't even block to stay alive. I didn't need any other card because Deadly Overwhelm would get him dead there. That bug where the quest log pops up every time is kind of annoying. So let's clone our sideboarded version and see what we can do. We've got a lot of sideboard in this matchup. Quite a bit. This is a type of matchup that we definitely were anticipating and want to have a lot of good options for. So we want to take out stuff like Suffocate, not great. Torch, also not very great. It's really just 3 damage burn to the face. It's not really where we want to be. Annihilate might be fine because he's got Carnosaurs, Sandstorm Titan, World Bear, Behemoths, etc. Some stuff like Stone Scar Sneak is not amazing. Champion of Glory is not good at all because while it could be a 2-cost 3/3, it's actually the most inconsistent card in our deck, and it dies to all of his removal. And I want to cut some of these lower impact cards to make space for Flame Stokers and stuff like that, and charge units like Sensari Brigand. How many more? I need to cut 5 more cards. I think Annihilates and Slays are fine to clear the way from his blockers. Let's cut Whirling Duo is pretty low impact. And probably like a Stone Scar sneak. Or maybe like a lot of the sneaks. Let's cut all the sneaks and then one of the Whirling Duos, since we're adding a lot of 3-drops. Actually, let's cut... Actually, let's cut all of those. And then add back in... add back in some number of the sneaks. Because sneaks, when they're on board, can let me attack into his big guys by exhausting them. Actually, no. Kind of back and forth. Yeah, his opponent's ready to go. Let's go 2-1 and see how that works out. We're kind of overloaded on the 3-drop spot now, but that's okay. All right, ready. So we're able to sneak out a win there, but our opponent's probably bringing in more anti-aggro tools, more lightning strikes, equivocates, some stuff like that, more purifies, which is going to make it a lot more difficult. This hand does have its colors kind of sorted out, but we can do better. We don't really have any threats. We have like one threat, and it's a pretty poor one. Oh, God. Oh, God. So the worst part of this deck is its influence. I don't know what I'm supposed to grab with this common cause. I think it's supposed to be Shadow, but then I'm just never casting this Outlaw. Oh, God. Alright, it's got to be Shadow, right? And I think we just sabotage him right away. I don't think I care about Moment of Creation. I need to kill him before then. I think we just hit his Strategize or Wisdom. Because by the time he gets up to 7 power, he'll have plenty of things to do. Let's just try to hamper his development early. Let's take a Wisdom. Successfully, we had the fire influence the whole time. We did not need to stress about that decision at all, because we clearly had it. That was not actually the case. We just top decked that. There's the Strategize we knew about. But now we're going to get an attack in. We'll be able to get some War Cries running. We knew we did not have a Hailstorm last turn, so we'll see if this champion can stick. And now we're well equipped to beat a Sandstorm Titan or World Bear Behemoth or both as we continue to just chug along. A Torch, though, I cannot slay or annihilate that. Let's scout first. Flamestoker. It's like really good in the matchup, but I'm so far from casting it. I think we keep it. I think this game is going to go long enough. Let's keep it. Maybe it's wrong, but we've got 2 removal spells to deal with our opponent's first 2 threats. And hopefully we can draw into a couple more power behind it. Or if we don't, we'll draw into some units, and then we can just play the units and try to kill them. Found another Wisdom, but that means there's not a Hailstorm this turn. I would have preferred if he played just a 4 or 5 drop there so that we could slay or annihilate it. In the meantime, we'll just wait on this. You know, our opponent can start developing his board. Oh, I got a Hailstorm. That's going to be a problem. Now I have no pressure. Okay, maybe I should have bottomed it because I would have had Countess last turn. That would have been clearly far superior. Ultimate Countess attacking for 9. Okay. Okay. So you're saying there's a chance? You didn't equivocate it? Hailstorm plus Torch? Sure. Or Hailstorm plus Lightning Storm. Okay. You got me. Oh no, now he's gonna... Now he's gonna play... Now he's gonna play Moment of Creation. There it is. So I can only kill one of these guys with the Slay. These guys are technically colorless. So, or have 0 faction, or they have double faction. Okay, so Annihilate does not get them. These Annihilates are embarrassing. In any case, I'll kill one. Lantern, which means he can't attack back. I guess I could have, like, not slayed it and see if I could bait him into making an attack. That was silly. Oh, if he's relying on not a moment of creation here. Oh, he has another one. Okay. So now we're drawing live to Torch. Torch is the only out here. I cannot chump enough. Okay, we'll see if we misplayed by keeping Flamestoker on top. We could have had that in play this turn. Alright, we're dead. We almost stuck a win against this deck here. A 2-0 win. But now we're going to go to game 3. That was a game where we definitely had a good start in the sense that our power worked out somehow. But maybe keeping that Flamestoker on top was a little bit too aggressive. We obviously never got to cast it, never even really got close to casting it. All right, so I think something our sideboarding is appropriate. We'll just challenge it and try to run it back. Those Annihilates didn't look very good, since obviously your opponent didn't cast any Titans, Behemoths, or Carnosaurs, but I don't think he actually ever sized those out. So I still think our sideboarding is appropriate here. I'm going to keep this hand because it's got a Flamestoker. And we're going to try to just find as much power as we can. That is not a power. Bottom. Just power, power, power. Is that a good strategy? I don't know. But maybe. We'll see what happens. The deck is definitely not really quick to hit 6 power every time, but that's why it's just a 2 of in the sideboard, only for these kind of slower matchups. But we do need another fire influence, otherwise we can't even cast Highwaymen on time. Or cast Sensari Brigand right now. My opponent's got to the top, I believe, so... Does not have fire influence yet, though. But probably will draw into it with some card draw spells right about now. Okay, so that's embarrassing. We kept a hand that had a scout, had a 3 power, but couldn't actually cast any of its cards. I would assume with the scout plus the couple draw steps we needed to find something, we would find another power. Now we can cast Slay on this guy, but we're still kind of behind on tempo. If he just goes like World Bear Behemoth, then we're definitely in trouble. Because we don't have any Annihilates or anything like that. Or if he goes another Titan, just as bad. Ideally we just draw like a fire, well not a fire sigil, but a fire card. Secret Pages, that'll probably be find a second fire for him, which means, okay, I guess Moment of Creation is not very good right now, but it's a card he could cast right now. Ooh. Guy's a touch annoying. I can kill him with double pistol, and it's probably the play here. Just double pistol. Hit you for 8. It's not fatal, but we can't cast anything else. But as soon as we draw a fire influence, we'll be able to get there. Another Heart of the Vault. Darn it. Our opponent has found good cards. And we have not found enough power. Alright, so remember when I said that the influence in this deck was the worst part about it? Now you're kind of seeing the result of that. Maybe Flamestoker's a little too aggressive to include in the sideboard of a list like this. And our opponent clearly has a lot of threats. And we can't cast anything. Okay. Alright, so to be fair, I didn't really expect to win that matchup. This is the matchup in this best of 5 that I was least excited about. Slingers versus Hailstorm deck. But we'll move on to match 2 as I'll switch up my deck and see what we can make out of it.